Welcome everybody, it's Tellum, and in this video we are going to be talking about the lack of care zombies seems to be getting as of late inside the Call of Duty games. And let me just get this out of the way right away. I'm not saying that the lack of care from the developers. I'm sure the developers for zombies are very passionate about it. In fact, I know at least some of them are, and I'll get back to that in a second, but I'm really talking about what's happening with these events lately. And of course I'm mainly focusing on the Winter Siege event, because this Winter Siege event is a really cool event, and it's probably one of the coolest things Call of Duty's ever done before. And if you just look at all the stuff they have in this one event, it's just absolutely crazy. It's an event that goes on for 4 whole weeks, and that's absolutely crazy on its own. But you have yourself a new revamped map of Winter Carrington, then you have Gun Game that came in for a little bit, but I'm not too sure if that's still in the game or not. You have the winter gear and weapons, but at the same time those are hid behind microtransactions. But you know, there's also the ways to get them by giving you free gifts, and I've heard that you can get all the weapons if you just play the event, which is really cool. But of course I didn't do that, I missed out on it, but that's besides the point. But regardless, you are getting a ton of content, and on top of that they got a fully revamped, I guess not revamped, but it's just a winter version of headquarters, and you got yourself a new quartermaster. So there was a ton of stuff added into this event, and it was a really cool event. Besides for one thing, because if you're looking at this event, it looks absolutely amazing. You're getting these double XP playlists, you're getting these special orders, you're getting the weekly, daily contracts, free gifts, double XP for 4 straight weeks, and it's just the best. And except when you realize, wait, where's zombies in all of this? There's just nothing for zombies in all of this. I guess the weapons are kind of in zombies, but at the same time they were going to do that anyways, and it's just something that would be dumb if that. Well, I guess Treyarch did not add the DLC weapons to zombies, so I guess you could give them that. But really, anything else is just like, all this stuff, what is it? You know, it's cool for multiplayer, but what about zombies? Couldn't you at least fit some of this into zombies? Couldn't you take some time to work this event into zombies, even the smallest way? Maybe give us some sort of XP, double XP or something like that. It's just weird that they didn't do that, and this is why it feels like they don't care about zombies as much as we would like them to, especially seeing how popular zombies can be if you actually care about it. And we've seen this multiple times throughout the past, and of course this is not the first time it happened, and this happened all the way back in, I think, the last summer with IW zombies, or IW I should just say, and they had the they had the Days of Summer event, which was another really cool event. But again, zombies was left out of it. And this brings me back to the thing I mentioned at the start of the video, and this is why I'm saying this is not that the developers don't care. I'm just saying maybe the heads of the development teams, maybe people like Michael Condrey and people at the top, don't care about it as much, or maybe it's people in Activision. I'm not exactly sure, but it doesn't seem like these people care as much, because we do know for a fact that the people inside Infinity Ward really cared about it. And you can really see this from Lee Ross, because he really liked making zombies. He loved talking to the community about it. It was just one of the things that I think most people will agree that he just absolutely loved doing. But for some reason zombies was still left out of it, and the reason I believe that is the case is because Lee Ross, and I know he's not the top of the zombies team, but even the guy that's on top of the zombies team, I think it's Brian Bright, I believe his name is, he was still not a higher up in the whole studio. He's still kind of lower down there. He has his own separate thing that's kind of pushed to the side, that they have to deal with their own thing, and I believe that is the same thing that's happening here in World War II. And I think it's just like they're pushing zombies aside like it's its own thing, it's a bonus thing. But it's so weird to see zombies like that after especially seeing what happened inside Black Ops 3, because if you guys paid attention to Black Ops 3, Eddie, during that season, it really felt like they kind of pushed multiplayer aside, which was absolutely crazy. Really, you look at, I think they had 2 zombies exclusive events, and there was a ton of stuff. They had developers like Jason Blundell talking to people. It was absolutely crazy. It was just felt like zombies was the main focus of that game. And I'm not saying that they have to have zombies as a main focus. I just want some focus. In fact, I don't even want zombies to be the main focus. I want both of them to get their own things at the same. Like, why can't we just have both of them? Have a lot of events for both zombies and multiplayer. I'd be absolutely fine with that. So I don't really want it either way. I don't want zombies to get more, I don't want multiplayer to get more. They just need to get, I guess, the same amount. And this also, like, before I went distracted myself saying that, it's just another thing is why I realized that zombies inside Black Ops 3 had so much more, I guess, attention to it, is because the guy who's in charge of zombies. He goes by the name of Jason Blundell, and if you guys don't know his position in Treyarch, he's probably, well, now he's a studio head, a co-studio head, but even before that, he was pretty high up in the studio. I think he was right under Mark Lamia, because he used to also do campaign, which campaign is a pretty important thing to most of them, well, I think all of the Call of Duty developers, but he has a really big part inside Treyarch, so he could push zombies much more, and that's what I feel is happening here, because I do know that zombies is really important, and I want it to be more focused on, but at the same time, I don't want a Black Ops 3 type of deal thing, which seemed like multiplayer got pushed aside. I just want a nice, even area, maybe just show both of them, like, as much care as you would do either of them, and I just really feel that inside these last two development cycles, it just feels like the people at the top, whoever they be, maybe at the top of the studio, or maybe it's an Activision thing, I just don't know, but it just feels like they don't care about zombies as much as you would say Treyarch would. And again, I am not saying the developers are the ones who don't care. The people developing zombies are probably pretty passionate about making zombies. It's just the people at the top don't really feel it's worth pushing, or it's, I guess, profitable to push. I'm not exactly sure, because right now we are getting a lot of things missing, and honestly, I love this Winter Siege event, but I hate it at the same time for not having any zombies at all. Could we at least get double XP, please? I don't know, give us an extra mode, gear, characters, weapon. I guess we get the weapons. Can we have the weekly events at least? Give us our free gifts? I just don't know. It just seems like there's so much opportunity for zombies, and it's another reason why zombies isn't thriving as much this year compared to past years. And I just really feel like the people at the top, whether it be the people at the top of the studio or in Activision, just aren't giving enough care to zombies, and that's also a part of why zombies is, I guess, not as popular as it was in past years. But anyways, that's about it from this video, and if I did say anything weird in this video that didn't make too much sense, it's kind of off script, excuse me, but it's just something I just wanted to say, and it's just something that's been annoying me lately. I really actually recorded a video for this all the way back during the days of summer, but I didn't release it because it was like one of the first times it happens. But after seeing this and how much content was inside this one event, it was just so cool, but at the same time we got nothing for zombies, and it just annoyed me so much that I just had to speak out on this one. But anyways, that's about it for me. Tell me what you guys think about this. Am I making mistakes somewhere? Do you guys agree with me, or is there something even more that I'm missing here that is even worse? But I don't know, just tell me any of that down in the comments. But if you guys did enjoy this video and left a thumbs up, subscribed, bell, shared, especially sharing, that was really cool. Or you could also watch a video multiple times, because that one is probably the best one you could do, but sharing also is cool. Either one is fine, or all of them is probably the best. But anyways, I'm gotta get off track. But if you guys did any of those, then I thank you guys so much for doing it, and I will catch you guys on my next video.